New tonight, a renewed push to reduce gun violence. This after the U.S. Surgeon General declares gun violence a public health emergency. But how does this national trend reflect within our own communities? Reporter Maria Guzman spoke to community leaders on their mission to lower gun violence in East Tennessee. Maria.
Hey, Katie, numbers from the city of Knoxville show that from 2019 to 2021, about 80% of the shootings related to community gun violence. And I spoke to community and policy leaders that tell me it takes local and statewide efforts to lower that number.
It takes the entire community to step in and recognizing the problem.
Violence prevention is at the core of Rashad Wood's work.
Just because a person doesn't get hit by a gun when somebody's shooting doesn't mean that it's not an issue.
Rashad works one-on-one with teens and young adults. He teaches them to rely on conflict resolution and empathy rather than using a gun.
They're getting the guns, whether they're breaking in houses, breaking in cars, or they just buying it secondhand off the streets.
Numbers from Knoxville Gun Violence Problem Analysis show from 2019 to 2021, victims and suspects of shootings were mostly 18 to 34 years old.
An individual under 18 that has a firearm is a problem. Anybody with an undeveloped mind with a firearm is a problem.
Meanwhile, nonpartisan groups like Safer Tennessee are working with state lawmakers for a change in policy.
And so we are very pro-Second Amendment with Voices Safer Tennessee, but we're pro-responsible gun ownership.
They're calling for temporary transfer laws for people at risk of harming themselves or others, secure storage in car laws, and expand background checks for all gun sales.
So Tennessee is #1 in the country for guns stolen out of cars.
State numbers from 2022 shows children killed by a firearm in Tennessee continues to be higher than the national rate.
There's so much duality. It's all or nothing. It's have all the guns you want or take all the guns away. And that is not what's going to solve this problem as Americans.
Now, Knoxville Police is seeing crime trend downward so far this year. From January to March, the number of non-deadly shooting victims was down by 58% compared to 2023. Katie.
Maria, thank you.